welcome to YouTube. It's been a while. So we've had a whole new year since, and we're into February already. I've missed doing the content for you guys, but I'm back, and I thought I'd come back with something a little bit different. So we've not quite got a pack opening today, but we are going to be looking at the League Battle deck, the ADP Zacian one. So this is the third one that Pokemon have done. They're super awesome. I had a look at the Peak Rom and Reshizard one. They're absolutely amazing. They're basically theme decks on steroids. So it's absolutely awesome that Pokemon are doing this now, because it means you can just pick one of these up and you're immediately in the meta. If you don't know what the meta is, basically, I mean, I'm still kind of a newbie myself to competitive TCG, but it's basically all the decks that sort of the big players are playing with. So obviously it's not, you know, it's not got every single card that you need at the moment to have the best ADP Zacian deck, but it has the most important bits, and then you just add little bits to it and it's absolutely awesome. So anyway, let's just get straight into this. Now, I am trying something a little bit different today. As you will notice, we've got a different camera angle going on. So let's just see how it goes. Bear with me, hopefully it'll go okay. But yeah, I get a lot more space doing it this way, and it's just so much easier, so hopefully it goes well. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at the deck list here. So we've got Zacian, Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, Jirachi, which is awesome. So I was playing Pokemon trading card game online a lot, but I haven't played it a lot recently, so I'm not 100% on what's in the meta anymore, but I'm pretty sure Jirachi is probably still a pretty big part of it. Boss's Orders as well. Remember when that was super expensive? Now you get it in this box. Absolutely insane. It's just absolutely awesome that Pokemon are giving us a chance to get into playing the TCG without having to fork out a ton for the cards that you need to make a good deck. Alright then. So straight into this, see what we've got. Oh damn, we got some little leaflets. All right then. So this also comes with the Elite Trainer boxes now. So we've got the trading card game rulebook. So we've got the trading card game rulebook. Basically kind of tells you how to play the game. So we've got what energy cards are, what trainer cards are, where everything should go. Obviously the only thing that's missing from this that we do have in theme decks is the playmat, which sort of tells you where everything goes. So I guess that's why they've put that little bit on there. We also have how to deck build, what counts as an attack. Awesome stuff. So there's the trading card game rulebook there. You also have this that basically tells you how to play with this deck in particular. So it's basically saying like Zacian can devastate your opponent, and then use Mewtwo to do this. And then there's some of the awesome cards that you get. So you got the Dene, Crobat. Crobat is very much in the meta at the moment, or it was last time I played. Alright then, let's have a look. I did have a quick look at some of the ADP Zacian decks that are currently being played, and they are playing a lot of Crobat. So yeah, definitely still in the meta. So this is absolutely amazing. It's definitely taken away that kind of financial barrier of getting into playing TCG competitively. However, they haven't taken away the barrier of me being able to get into cards. There we go. Alright then. So we have the Arceus, Dialga, Palkia card. Now, there are some theories that you can tell them apart slightly. So I have the Arceus, Dialga, Palkia card here that I pulled. Just going to see if there's a slight difference, because sometimes people were saying that the sheen is slightly different. I think maybe ever so slightly, it's slightly different. If you look at Altered Creation there, maybe it's a slightly different pattern. But really, I don't think there's much telling these cards apart. So unlike theme decks, you don't get, you know, the shard hollow or anything, you know, there's not something exclusive to it. I think, however, there are some cards in the decks that would maybe be hollow, that aren't hollow, but we'll double check that. Alright then. So we've got Arceus, Dialga, Palkia there. We only got one unless there's more in the deck box, and then two Zacian. So basically, you're using Arceus, Dialga, Palkia to get more prize cards, Brave Blade to do loads of damage. There's also decks that play Leon, so then you do 30 more damage with Brave Blade. So there's just little tweaks that you can make to make it a little bit better. We've got the code card there. Alright then, let's see what we've got. So we've got Mallow and Lana, definitely used a lot in the meta. Guzma and Hala, same with that. Quick Ball, Professor's Research, these are all staples in the meta. Got an Energy, Metal Saucer. Jirachi, super playable. Everyone's been after Jirachi since Team Up came out. Marnie, absolutely awesome, always used in decks. Boss's Orders, definitely a staple. And then we've got Scoop Up Net, let's see, more Jirachi, more Marnie. Yeah, so it's really cool that they brought this out because like Pikachu, Zekrom, that's a little bit outdated now because of the rotation, so we don't have Electro Power and things like that anymore, so it's really awesome that they're bringing more out as the meta changes. Having said that, ADP Zacian has been in the meta for a long time. We also had Oranguru there, Viridian Forest, more Energy, Great Catcher, Switch, Ordinary Rod, Scoop Up Net, these are all like things that you're typically seeing in decks at the moment, so this is amazing because like even people that are dead into playing the TCG easily pick this up, get a load of the cards that you need for most decks, to be honest. Mewtwo Mind Report is used quite a lot to bring supporters out of the discard pile. So obviously you can bring Marnie, Boss's Order straight out of the discard pile. And then 20 more damage by metal Pokemon. So Zacian obviously has Brave Blade that does 230 damage plus this. You know, because it's a metal Pokemon, it's going to do 20 more, so it'll do 250. That's absolutely insane. Like, imagine being able to do that damage with a theme deck. Big Charm gives you some more HP. You can find Galarian Berserker using Galarian Meowth, so obviously they work really well together. Tag Call, obviously you can get Arceus, Dialga, Palkia straight out with Tag Call. Oranguru, use Private Wisdom to get a card to the top of your deck that you need. Boss's Orders again, more Marnie, more Switch, more Energy Switch, more Jirachi, Aurora Energy, only if you discard, so you can attach it, it provides every type of energy, but only one energy at a time. That's absolutely awesome if you've got a deck with multiple different types. And there we have it, so we've got Professor's Research there as well. So obviously, what I figured there is, it seems, because I don't know what I was thinking that obviously all these cards would be in this deck, but clearly what we've got here in this is sort of saying you can add these cards to make it a better deck, which is awesome. So Pokemon is literally giving you tips on how to create an awesome deck, because obviously they didn't include any Crobat, Cherish Ball, Dedenne in this, but you know, you can get Dedenne from the trainer toolkit, which I will be opening in my next video. So I am a little bit late to the party with these things, but they're just, you know, this came out maybe a month or two ago, still very much something that I think every competitive player should buy. Also the trainer toolkit, definitely. So we're kind of going into a bit of competitive opening at the minute. So you got the dice here. I don't think, have we got a symbol? Nah, we normally have a symbol for number 1. We don't have that on this one. Are you gonna focus? There we go. And then you've also got damage counters and GX counters. So literally, the only thing that's different between this and a theme deck is it doesn't come with the playmat. But you know, like I said, on that, in the rule book, it tells you where to put your cards anyway. So you know, you could literally play with a playmat like this. You know where to put your cards, which is what most competitive players do. So you're set up with this deck. Like you're gonna, you know, it's not the best deck, but it's like, you know, you could definitely go to a tournament and play with this deck and potentially win a few games, even without switching stuff out. But 100% definitely recommend getting this deck if anyone wants to play competitively. I mean, we're basically knocking theme decks out the park with these things. Really do hope that Pokemon continues to provide these league battle decks, because it really does make it so much easier to get into competitive play. Like, I know that I didn't competitively play for a long time because I knew that the cards were so expensive, you have to buy so many of them for a deck. But with decks like this, it just takes away that barrier. Do what you want, it's absolutely awesome. So yeah, like I said, we'll be opening the trainer toolkit in my next video, so stay tuned for that and hopefully I will see you there.